Brothers and sisters, what is up? We are trusting and believing and hoping that everything is going on well in your lives and that you are having a good weekend and a good Africa Day. Hope you are enjoying. Hope you are enjoying Africa Day just as much as we are. We are coming to you with news from Senegal. So, in the previous videos that we did, we're just trying to look at the situation in Senegal between Diomaye Faye, for example, and Sonko, and how we were thinking and, feeling, how I was feeling like they are pulling in different directions. But you came to tell me that, no, you know what, Faye is just, playing a villain, kind of game, and Sonko is now being the one to be bold enough to say, we don't want this, we don't want that. But we still have our own
reservation.
Yeah, between the two and on what is going on in Senegal. We are not alone because the Senegalese people are also kind of like worried now, as we have just recently seen a civil society group standing up and saying, you know what, Senegal, you know what, Diomaye Faye and Sonko, you've been here for how many months now?
It's 1 month.
For a month. Are you guys going to join AES? We've seen a Senegalese civil society group calling or pushing for Senegal to join AES. I think it's because of what most of us have been wondering. Are these guys going to join? We know that Sonko is about to visit these countries. We know that Diomaye Faye has also said that he will be pushing in or pulling in AES to go back to ECOWAS. So we don't know if by pulling them back to ECOWAS, does this mean the resolution of AES, or does it mean that, AES will join as a body, will come back to ECOWAS as a body, AES, or what will happen? Because they are very much determined to bring back AES to ECOWAS.
That is Diomaye Faye. Mm-hmm. But when you
Diomaye Faye and the rest of
you talk to the common Senegalese, they know AES is the future, and they want
to join
their country to be part of AES. That is why we are seeing the civil societies organizing a conference to push the government to join the AES. That was yesterday, 24th May 2024.
Yeah. So we don't know what will come out from this. So I just want to get some details of the conference and what the demands were from this civil society group. So the theme of this conference is the Alliance of Sahel States, a new platform for the regional integration of Senegal. And these are some of the issues that they addressed. Number one, the current situation in the areas of economy and security. Number two, the effectiveness of modern Africa institutions, ECOWAS, AU, AES, in the context of the region's current agenda. Number three, the Alliance of Sahel States, advantages, disadvantages, and prospects. Four, the role of external economic and political actors, France, US, and other Western countries in Senegal. And then 5, AES is a new power and a new regional economic bloc. Another one is the AES is a regional filter that saves neighboring countries, Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Togo, from terrorism. And finally, French military presence in the country. Is it necessary?
Ooh, I wish we were there in the conference to listen.
Yeah.
But it seems like it was a very nice thing, because this case, everything here is AES advantages, AES new power, new regional economic bloc, AES a regional filter saving neighboring countries from terrorism, is the French military presence in our country, necessary, and we saw the AES ousting them. Then the effective of modern African institutions. So they are comparing ECOWAS, AU, and AES. Are these things?
What do we have to lose by leaving or by joining?
Exactly. So these are the people of Senegal pushing their government to be part of the future. You see, I think they are looking at this guy because since they got this new president, he's been to Mauritania, Gambia, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Nigeria. But when he was in Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Nigeria, what we saw more was not in economic cooperation, but more of we are sending you to bring these guys back to the puppet block of ECOWAS. So I think this is very good.
And let me just give all the credit to the AES states, because this awakening that you are seeing in Senegal is because of what is happening in the three countries. The young people, probably this is even made up of 60-70% of young people. The young people have seen the benefits, they've seen the good that the AES has been doing for its people, just by being neighbors. They're not even living in those countries to experience some of these influences. But just by seeing these things, they admire, they want it for themselves. And we cannot stop thanking these guys, Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta, and Abdurrahman Chiani, because you have woken up a lot of us, even us from the east, from the southern part of Africa. We also admire this for our countries.
Yeah.
And this is because you are giving us a model that has worked after years of independence in Africa. We have been having independence, but nothing independent about it,
Yes,
but now
there's no independence.
there's no democracy, now that the AES has shown us a way, we all want this.
So the AES inspired Senegal. So we saw Sonko being talking
Yes.
very boldly. And his party is called PASTEF, right? PASTEF. And people all over the world, especially in the Francophone countries, loved Osman Sonko. We still do. But we are still watching out so that he may not be compromised. And in Cameroon, where their president is almost 100 years, his name is Paul Biya, he lives in France. So we only have Cameroon where he rules from another country.
Remote
so
control.
definitely it's ruled by France. We saw young people coming up to form a party called PACTEF. You know that the Senegalese one is PASTEF. PAS S is Senegal. We have PACTEF in Cameroon. PAC C is for Cameroon. And we are hoping, because they are going to the poll soon, we will see young people coming using PACTEF to fight for their liberation from the French.
And we're still hoping that Senegal will take a stand, because for me, what we are seeing is a lot of promises, a lot of talks, and the continuation of whatever we had heard before, these guys came into power. If it's the CFA, we've heard it before. We now want to see things being implemented, things being done.
Yeah.
If it's taking out France, or if it's re-evaluating some, when Niger got into, when Abdurrahman Chiani got into power, he was re-evaluating some of these agreements that they had with these countries. I've not seen Senegal looking at these
Well,
agreements.
they said they would.
Yeah, it's only talks for now, but some of these things we are not seeing them happening on the ground, and time is running, you guys. I don't know what the agreement is. Some of our subscribers here say that, Sonko is just playing, he's trying to play this old man, your Tinubus, your
Sonko
Faye, your Akufo-Addo, he's playing them, he's trying to be like a small boy being, sent around by his fathers or his elders, but he's trying to, get their liking and then turn us. I don't know what this guy, maybe if I get the comment, I'll just put it on screen, but for me it looked like there might be some truth in it, but I'm still not convinced, because fire.
And online, most people are very concerned because French media, Jeune Afrique, just said that Diomaye Faye is going to be traveling to Paris on June 20th, where Emmanuel Macron is waiting for him.
How?
He will participate in the summit call aimed at accelerating vaccine production in Africa. And people are saying that any African leader who goes to that accelerating vaccine production in Africa can never be trusted, because if it's something African, it should be by African leaders sitting down together and not being called to France to talk about Africa when they are not in Africa, and the people leading are the Europeans. So it's crazy. This thing is going to, benefit them and not us.
So, Diomaye Faye, I still take my stand.
Because Ibrahim Traore won't be going to that.
Of course. There are things that you just know, this is not for my people. It can't benefit my people.
Yeah. But kudos to the people of Senegal, to the civil societies who are seeing what the AES is all about. And like they pushed the government of Senegal to allow these two guys, Diomaye Sonko, the two guys to run and to lead the country. The same people are going to push these guys to join the AES. And that would be amazing, because this, you see, Mali is supplying electricity to Senegal. Senegal is offering ports to to these countries, to Mali, among other things. So
if you are really interested in vaccines and medicines for the African people, Mali is reintroducing our African medicines.
Yeah.
Why don't you team up with people who are doing things that will benefit us and our environment?
Yeah.
There's no other medicine that I can trust.
yeah,
apart
Mali
from
has just relaunched.
Why don't you team up with them and say, you know what,
Their
guys,
pharmaceutical
we want,
company.
we want to bring medicines that will benefit our people, how to manufacture, how to upscale. We have the knowledge. Our traditional leaders, traditional healers,
Spiritual leaders,
they
spiritual
know
healers.
the medicines. Why don't we upgrade and upscale that knowledge in such a way that it will benefit the whole of our region? If the others in Africa want it, then we can supply it to them.
Yeah, that is what the AES is doing, but the rest of the African
You are running to
nations.
France to talk about this.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, guys. So, guys, let us know what you think about this, about the civil societies of Senegal pushing for the country to be enjoined to the AES, and also of the young people of Cameroon
That's Pactef.
starting their own PASTEF, that is PACTEF, to liberate Cameroon.
May it not turn
Cameroon.
out to be the Pactef of
France. Yeah, they could do
the
that.
Pactef of Senegal. You know, the Pactef was a promising.
It was very promising.
Then, I don't know.
Guys, if you'd like to support us, we are not monetized, and we have a buy as a coffee. Buy as a coffee is simple. You just hit the link, you support us, you donate $5, $10, $20 to us, and
We appreciate.
appreciate.
Yeah, see you in the next one.
Bye bye.